What'd you make of that?
Just exactly how we drew it up. After a tough loss last night. I'll tell you, in all honesty, I came out in the dugout today, and actually throughout the whole day, it was a great atmosphere. Guys were excited, and there was no tension. There was nothing. Guys were relaxed. They were having fun. Slowey's birthday today, and we had the music pumped up this morning, and I got here early. I got here about 7:45, and when we hit the field, man, you just feel it. Right? I think I told Frankie it just feels good out there. It feels electric, and I just felt like this was going to be a great day, and yesterday was over, and sure enough, it was. Jose really battled. I know everybody out there wants to see him, finish games and complete games, but I'll tell you, I don't know if I could be any prouder of a guy to get through that seventh the way he did. That was huge. He left it all out on the field. For him to walk off the field and tell me, man, I gave you everything I had, that gave me chills, and I'm just proud of his effort, and that kind of just sums up that ball club, or our ball club, and the feeling that we have right now. I think a lot of different contributors, guys. Obviously, Giancarlo got us started with a big 2-run homer, but you could tell early on that those guys, Dodgers weren't going to quit. They weren't going away, and they battled us tough, battled Jose tough, and at the end of the day, we executed. Slowly got that big bunt down, get a runner in scoring position, and Bake ultimately got the big blast to end it. But a lot of great efforts. Donor pitched a nice 8, and yeah, perfect.
What about the week Baker's had? He was sick a little bit, had a slump, and then he ended up having a huge week.
Well, this guy, we signed this guy because he's got a lot of flexibility. He's been around a lot, and if you look at his track record, he's really hit lefties throughout the course of his career, and he's given us a lot of great at bats. And you look at his stats, and you think, hey, what's going on here? But he's hit some balls really hard, and especially in this ballpark. And hey, I'm not afraid to throw guys in any situation. And he had a great last couple days. At times we put him in there, and then he capped it off today with a huge hit, like you said, after being sick. So hopefully that's a big confidence booster to him, and we know what he can do and what he brings to this ball club. And today was a big hit for him, and we needed it.
Red, Etch's play with the overturn ended up being huge for you. Just kind of how you saw that one.
Well, in my mind, I envisioned the ball right at him for the double play, but that didn't happen. But it was, that was a big play for him to even get to that ball and make that flip to Bake. It looked close to me, and definitely was a play at the point of the game where I was going to go out there either way, and it ended up being a huge out. And we talked about replay and when you're going to use it, and that was perfect time in that situation to get that out, and sure enough, we did.
There was a lot of talk in spring training about playing to this ballpark. Do you think you got the recipe down? It seems to include a lot of home runs lately.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a recipe to play in this ballpark, but I think we have a comfort level here, and I think it's taken probably, I've only been here last year, but it's taken a couple years to kind of settle in to this ballpark and understand. But I love our at-bats and our approaches here. We seem to play with so much confidence in this ballpark with our fans. And today you could just feel the energy and just sitting on the bench, like I said, I was telling Lear and Frankie when we were sitting there, like, hey, something big's going to happen. You could just kind of feel it mounting, and especially after a tough loss. But guys are focused. They were ready to go, and Etch led off that ninth inning, and there's a lot of room out there. We don't need balls going over the fence, although we've hit some home runs there's a lot of room for hits and doubles and triples, and it's nice to see guys getting some breaks, getting some hits, getting on base. I think it's a confident lineup right now. That's fun to watch.
Right now, 5-6 against Atlanta and LA. Couldn't have asked for pretty much a better week. How much do you think this can help this team grow? Where do you want to be?
Well, I think every day we're growing. I think we have been really since the start of the season. We've taken some tough losses, like I said last night, tough loss. Had some opportunities, but the beauty of this team and what we talk about is turning the page. I know Yelly took that last night tough, and I told him this morning. I said, "Hey man, turn the page, bro. You know, so just keep moving. You're going to have a chance today to win the ball game." Ended up having a big at bat, hitting a big home run. And as tough as it is for guys, that's the way. That's got to be kind of your mentality in this game. 162 games is a long season, so. But these guys keep fighting, they keep battling. It's a great group of guys. They are accountable, and they stay after each other, and they want to win and compete. And that's